I'm walking away, so that's what it is. I'm walking. Yeah, since y'all got a problem with me.
I'm shocked. Can't believe it.
Rome said he quit.
I think it would have been more respectable if he did it by himself instead of bringing his daddy along.
I'm chasing my dreams. I'm chasing my goals. If somebody don't understand that in my life, they're not going to be there in the end.
But,
So,
no,
Pops,
nobody's
I'm telling
saying
you, just
that.
from me, I'm not down with this. After this conversation, I thought it was going to be different. But it's not worth my business.
I'm with you.
It's
Whatever
not
you
worth
wanna
my
do. That's how you
self-care.
feel.
It's not worth my happiness.
We need to talk about it
Even
no
I
more.
thought this was one of the ones I could really who got it and
Bro,
understood.
all I said was answer the phone.
What's up, y'all? Carmen Renee back here, and I'm going to be talking about a different show, Growing Up Hip Hop, my Thursday night show. So for all you WeTV watchers who watch Growing Up Hip Hop with Romeo and Angela, JoJo, Vanessa, Bow Wow, let's get into it. So tonight's episode. Okay, it started with the meeting that Romeo had. And, you know, this season Romeo's been catching a lot of heat. And I've been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because, you know, Angela, let's be honest, she did kind of give him the runaround and, you know, play games with him a little bit. And now it seems like, you know, now that Romeo's like, oh, I'm going to pull a you on you, you know, now Angela's a little upset, you know, because he kind of ghosted her a little bit. And I was like, you know, trying to, you know, play devil's advocate. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to see things Romeo's way just a little bit. But this episode did not make him look good to me. The sit down, the meeting that he called, only Little Eazy-E, Brianna, and Boogie showed up. And Romeo shows up, of course, with Master P, which at first I didn't mind Master P being there, but this episode I understand why a lot of the fans were upset that Master P was there. And then he had some of his peoples with him and his cousins with him or whoever. Why? I don't know. So Boogie just wants to, you know, Boogie starts, like, Boogie's actually talking. Like, I'm not just going to sit here and just, oh, okay, you know, whatever Romeo says goes, you know. He wants to ask questions, and he's asking Romeo, why haven't you called us, you know, tried to communicate with us off camera, you know, like, what's this meeting about? Romeo was very hostile. Like, I don't know if he was upset because a lot of them didn't show up to the meeting. I don't know, but he just from jump was hostile. And then Master P, like, instead of telling Romeo, just chill out, you know, he kind of was trying to make Boogie like, oh, Boogie is just trying to be big and bad. And it's like, no, he's just trying to ask, why are we here? Like, what's the reason why we got to do this whole sit down on camera thing? Like, you're summoning, you know, us here. You could have did this off camera. And I agree. I don't like the whole meeting idea. I think that Romeo should have first started with Angela, the root of the problem. Angela, Vanessa, JoJo maybe started with them. And then spoke to everyone else like, hey, you know what, you guys? Alright, I'm not tripping no more. We good. You know, yeah, y'all was laughing at ICDC. I kind of had a problem with that, but we can squash that. Let's move forward. Let's talk about it. But it was just kind of like it just seemed like he was going to just call everybody there just so he could just be like, I'm leaving the show, boom, and then leave like he's somebody and they're going to like beg for him to say or something. I don't know. But he was pretty hostile. Boogie definitely got a little hostile too, but only because Romeo just, I don't know, his actions and his movements, and he was hostile. Romeo was very hostile to me. He started the conversation off so like upset. Let's see. You know, then they kind of go back and forth. So this episode, they kind of switch back and forth from the meeting to other stuff that's going on. TT talks to Egypt about the fight. And, of course, Egypt is playing the victim and Brianna this and Brianna that.
So, how's everything been with you guys?
How you been, Mike Tyson?
Oh, Mike
yeah,
Tyson.
yeah.
I'm Mike Tyson. Okay, let me sit down for this. Let me sit.
So, baby Tice, what happened?
Baby Tice. I hit her after she antagonized me. I was tired of it. I was standing up to her. I felt like threatened because she literally thinks like it's okay to bully. She'll call someone a manipulator all day, but she's too manipulative.
You can't hit people.
But really, Egypt, let's be real, you came to fight. Like, look at what you had on. Even though it was a pajama party, the old Egypt would have put on something a little bit cuter, or a onesie, or just something. Like, you came to fight, your hair in a bun, sweatpants on, hoodie. Sam didn't even have on pajamas, I don't think. And then y'all had all those people with y'all. It was like you knew what the goal was. You knew what you were gonna do. So Brianna could have sat there and been nice and sweet, and you still would have kind of found a reason to poke the bear and try to get your little first fight in or your first hit in that you wanted. It seems like. Now I do want Brianna and TT to just let this Sam shit go. If the girl's gonna be with Sam, let her be with Sam. If he pop up with 10 kids and a husband that he done married, oh well, Egypt is just gonna have to deal with that, and y'all can just say we told you so. So I mean, but at this point, just let it go. Egypt is really, really scared to talk to her dad, Tretch, because Tretch is kind of like, where was Sam at? Why was Sam not protecting you and making sure that you're not in harm's way? A real man would have saw, wait a minute, they're standing up. This looks like it's about to lead into something. Let me go get my girlfriend, pull her away. Like little Eazy-E did when his girlfriend was about to fight Brianna. But no, Sam, they knew the plan. They knew the plan, and Sam said, I'm going to stay far back because I don't want nobody to say I did anything. But they knew what the plan was from jump and what she was there to do. Let's see. So then they get back into Romeo, of course. It wasn't, I mean, like I said, this episode was really about just Romeo's meeting. It wasn't that much other stuff going on, but they get back into Romeo's meeting. And at this point, him and Boogie are just kind of going at it. They're getting loud. P is kind of coming for Boogie too. Like, Boogie, like, you know, why you talking like that and this and that. And Master P made a comment like, oh, give it up for Boogie, the most gangster on Growing Up Hip Hop. And he said the same thing about JoJo. It's like anybody who speaks up, oh, they're trying to be gangster. And my thing is, why are you trying to label who's gangster and who's not gangster when your own son had to pull up to a meeting with all these bodyguards and all these different dudes with him? Like, is that gangster? No. So why you keep trying to talk about who's gangster? Like, I do feel like Master P, he shouldn't have been there. Romeo should have just had this real talk with Angela first, and then JoJo, Vanessa, and then went to everybody else like, look, I'm good. I didn't like that you laughed at this, but let's move on. Whoop-de-whoop, whatever. You know, he definitely was a clown about the way he handled it. Bow Wow showed up last minute to the meeting. Now, do I feel like that was accidental? No. I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure Bow Wow knew he was showing up late and that Romeo was no longer there. And he just got a little rundown from Boogie and little Eazy-E about what happened. And he was very rational about the situation. He didn't say anything bad about Romeo. You know, he just was like, he understands why Romeo may leave the show. And I mean, I did too, you know, because it did just, out of nowhere, the whole season just became Romeo versus everybody. But I don't know, I feel like, you know, Bow Wow, he was pretty nice about it, but I would love to see a sit down between Bow Wow and Romeo and see where that goes. Romeo talks about how, Bow Wow was his idol, but let's not forget, Romeo, you had the song You Can't Shine Like Me because you thought that Bow Wow in the song, mind you, a song that Bow Wow didn't even write. This is how you know the beef was fake, because you know Bow Wow was not writing his lyrics back then, although he does now. The whole 18 making more than your dad in the Fresh As I'm In song, Romeo apparently thought that line was about him and came back with that horrible You Can't Shine Like Me song. So he talks about Bow Wow being his idol, but I do remember that little period of time when you were trying to beef with Bow Wow, but Bow Wow wasn't really responding, so whatever. But other than that, I would love to see a sit down between those two. TT is back. I like TT. I like the space she's in. She's pregnant. She's kind of like, you know, I still don't like Sam, but, you know, Egypt, it is what it is. And who else did we see? Not much Brianna on this episode. Brianna and Eazy-E were pretty silent at the meeting with Romeo. I did not really care for that because Boogie was like by himself, and it was like, y'all can say something like, y'all all can see that Romeo was upset. He was hostile. Somebody could have jumped in and be like, okay, Romeo, you're kind of upset and we haven't done nothing. You know, like, what's the issue? And then Romeo did say something to Boog like, I got more stuff going on. you know, I have actual stuff going on in my life, or I have actual business stuff, to somewhat come off as he's degrading Boogie. Like, I actually have work and stuff to do, and y'all don't. And Brianna goes, Boog, you're taking it the wrong way. And I'm like, Brianna, he's not taking it the wrong way. What are you talking about? But she did say that her and Romeo are cool. So I guess she was just trying to kind of bring Boogie back down a little bit. But he definitely took it the right way, because I took it as soon as Romeo said it. I'm like, so you're trying to say everybody else is not doing shit and you're the only one doing shit? Like, it was a little bit degrading. So to me, I think Boogie reacted as anybody would have reacted. Little Easy E, Brianna, wish I would have said a little bit more, but I guess they just didn't really want to feed into it because, you know, they don't have a problem with Romeo. Technically, he needs to be talking to Angela. So, that's about it. I don't know if you guys play the We Pop game, but I won that game tonight with JoJo. Vanessa Simmons was the guest tonight, and I won. I'm so proud. I have not won We Pop. If you play We Pop, comment below, you know, so I can follow you guys, because I do actually love playing that game each week that Grown Up Hip Hop comes on, and I actually finally won We Pop with Vanessa Simmons up there. So I like Vanessa. Other than that, we'll see what's to come on the last 2 episodes of this season. I love Grown Up Hip Hop LA. I would be excited for Grown Up Hip Hop Atlanta to come back too, but New York, I don't know if I can handle New York, because Medina, ooh, girl, I cannot with her. Even seeing her on the LA episode trying to fight Brianna when they had that whole party for Egypt and Sam, and I'm just like, why is Medina here? You are too old. I can't do Medina. But Grown Up Hip Hop LA, hopefully that'll come on next after the LA one is over. But we got about 2 more episodes, so I'll be recapping those episodes. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Comment who y'all like this season. Comment if you seen Romeo. Comment if you seen Angela. Comment if you saw tonight's episode and you think that Boogie was tripping, or if you think Boogie had a right reaction that anybody would have had. Thank you guys for listening. And be sure to subscribe again, so once I'm talking about these shows, we can talk about them, chat about them. Again, comment your thoughts below so I can respond and give me some different perspectives. So thank you guys for listening.